We're talking about people going through rough times. Right now, as at this point in time, I'm in Texas. Texas just went through the ice age. The ice age just hit. Texas was not prepared for it. You're talking about 5, 6 inches of snow. That doesn't sound like anything if you're in New York or in Canada. In Texas, it collapses the state. And there have been a week-long power outages, water outages, food outages. The whole thing has been miserable, including for us. With Lisa and I, we didn't have water for 3 days. But let's stop there and just even forget that happened. We're all still in COVID right now. My biggest income, my travels, my speaking engagements, the things I would do on stage, they're all canceled. And they've been canceled for over a year. We're doing more and more of what we're doing right now, all virtually. But let me take it even closer personally. I just went through a 2-year divorce that should have been easy and effortless because they basically offered the farm. Just take it and we're done. No, it became a persecution of my life and business and drained me financially, emotionally, energetically, and brought me to my knees numerous times. And I'm the guy who is considered to be the self-help guy who knows how to buck up and get through and put a smile on your face. There are plenty of days when I didn't have that. Plenty of days. So given all of this, how have I gotten through it? And how can other people get through it? One of the things that helped me was the ancient Stoics. Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, Epictetus, those guys. And I remember Marcus Aurelius saying, if you can endure it, then endure it and stop complaining. And there were days when I would look at myself in the mirror basically and say, can I endure it? And the answer would be, I don't want to, but I can. I don't prefer this, but yes, I can endure it. And with that kind of a motto, I can get through the day. The other thing I started to say to myself, which anybody can say, is one day at a time, it's all fine. If I get caught up in thinking about what about next week? And what about if the shelves don't have food at the grocery store next week? No, one day at a time. Focus on now, which is actually a spiritual experience. Get back into the moment. The more we can do that, the better we are. The third thing that I found is focusing on the future. And that means, what do I want to create? Yeah, maybe right now I'm kind of limping a little bit because I, had some bumps in the road. And maybe I'm cold because Texas just got hit with the ice age. But what do I want to create next? Where do I want to go? So I find those 2 or 3 things helps me get through and keep going and keep building.